Do you know that the EB-2 is not about you? Yes. The EB-2 is about the country, about United States. You may have actually spent so much time on immigration topics on TikTok, YouTube, or even Facebook groups. You may hear people say things like, you need to be extraordinary, you need 100 publications or citations, you need to cure cancer, you need to be the best in your field, really. And to be very honest with you, all of those things matter, but they form some of the biggest misconceptions about EB-2, because the EB-2 is primarily not about you. EB-2 is centered around what you're proposing to do. Let me explain. When people start to prepare for their EB-2 or even talk to me about like EB-2, or Amaka, from your experience, I'm preparing my EB-2, they'll be like, oh, I just finished my degree, I got this awards, I have this publication, and I have 30 citations, oh, this certification, I have this work experience. Really, all of those things are important, do not get me wrong, but they matter for a different reason than most people think. You know, the US government is not asking, is this person impressive? If you're here on F1 visa, you most likely came here on scholarship. You are impressive already. The United States government knows this about you. They are asking, does this person's work matter to the United States? These are two different questions, guys. Under the current EB-2 framework, immigration officers look at three major things. First, whether your proposed endeavor has substantial merits and national importance. Notice the word substantial merits and national importance. It is not asking whether you are important. It is asking whether the work you're doing is important. This work could be in healthcare, it could be in artificial intelligence, it could be in cybersecurity, education, communication, agriculture, infrastructure, manufacturing, music, theater arts, energy, or dozens of other fields, really. The question is whether the impact of that work extends beyond a single employer or a single client. This is for people who think making six-figure, making 200K a year automatically qualifies you for EB-2. No, it doesn't, brother. That money goes into your account. It benefits you, not the United States, right? They also want to know whether you are well positioned to advance the endeavor you are proposing. This is where your background comes in. Those degrees, those experiences, projects, publications, patents, leadership roles, recommendation letters, right? When I talk to people about writing this part of their petition, I usually talk to them about tapping from their own experience. If you have been a journalist for 5 years and you're studying journalism at your master's level or at the PhD level, it makes logical sense that you have been a trained journalist for 5 years and you're not pursuing a full-blown career, that if you say that you are going to be tackling misinformation, it makes logical sense that your background allows you to deliver on that promise. Remember, this is potential promise that you are delivering, and you also really have to, again, demonstrate that it is of national importance. So all of those experiences, all of those certifications will help you answer a single question. Can this person realistically carry out what they are proposing? Notice again, the focus is still on the endeavor, guys. Your credentials are evidence supporting your ability to execute those endeavors. And thirdly, they also ask whether it would benefit the United States to waive the normal job offer and labor certification requirement. So in simple English, this is asking, would the country gain more by allowing you to continue to work without forcing you through the traditional employer-sponsored process? Most of you may already be aware of the H-1B visa, right? So basically, the United States is saying, is this person's case, is their proposal sufficiently compelling? Is it of critical importance that we would waive this labor certification process for them without them having to go through the H-1B process or other employer-sponsored process, so that you can contribute to the United States? So guys, this is really what NIW is all about, National Interest Waiver. The national interest comes first. Really, think about the United States. Think United States here, guys. Think United States. What can you do for the country? How are your skills benefiting the country, or how would it benefit the country? How would you serve this country? And I also like to talk to people this way, because when they decenter themselves from the petition, the whole path becomes really clearer. This is sometimes why you see people who have few publications get approved, and somebody with very strong academic record receives a denial or an RFE, because the officer is evaluating the entire story, the proposed endeavor, the evidence, the impact, the future plan, and whether everything fits in together logically. Keyword, logically, because sometimes when I hear people's story, I be like, bro, do you even believe the story yourself, you know? So if you're on your journey towards preparing for EB-2 or writing it yourself, stop asking, am I extraordinary enough? Guys, That is the wrong question. That question belongs to EB-1, and we're going to talk about that later. Instead of asking that, what you're going to ask yourself for EB-2 is, can I clearly explain why my work matters, why I am qualified to do it, and why it benefits the United States? Because in many cases, that is the difference between a weak petition and a strong one. And that is also why EB-2 is usually misunderstood. It's not really about you proving that you're a superstar. That again belongs to the EB-1 category or even O1 visas. It is about you proving that your work serves a broader national interest and that you are capable of delivering on those promises. You are talking about potential. So for somebody who have, say, lesser awards, you can tap from your own experience and say, yes, I can deliver on those promises. Why EB-1 are for people who already have things going on in their profile like awards, reviewers, citations, top awards and critical endeavors, all of those kind of stuff. I did EB-2 first before going for EB-1, and I wish you all the best, really. And please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you are going to be notified. I also intend to continue to update this channel more frequently. I hope I deliver on those promises. And I also want to thank the rest of you who has been here. Honestly, I really appreciate you, and I do want to continue to update this, life in the US, immigration, academia, like HND to master's or PhD journey, statement of purpose, admission, writing your academic CV, and all of those things. Guys, I have so much to share. I have been on break because of personal issues, but hopefully we are back and better. And also, good luck on your petition journey. Bye.